Yo yo yo, and welcome back to Valhalla. And as the title implies, I thought, hey, why don't we go finally check out this prologue, and now that I know what it is, also maybe check out what this is, because I have no clue. But first, let's check out this prologue. It's apparently 3 days, so let's hope it doesn't take too long, but I will see. Friday, December 9th, I think it said. Evening. Still don't think that's something people say. Well, at least one of my employees showed up. First, let's change the channel again. Anything new, anything interesting here? No? What's with this entirely black? There's no signal, and then there's this. I guess that just means it's off. Let's look at the other lights to see and check. You know, it might just be... I guess it might be off. Let's go with no signal and see if anything funny shows up. Huh? What about Gil? He mumbled something about holes and pests and asked for a couple of days off. Business as usual, then? Not quite. How so? I mean us, not Gil. Business will be a tad different through the weekend. We got booked. That's a new one. Who made the booking? The Sci-Fi Toy Company? They make toys for dogs? It's their anniversary or something like that? We usually don't reserve the bar. Why do it this time? The clients are adorable. Excuse me? You'll see. Anything special I should know? They'll give you a ticket to trade in for any drink they want. Just do your usual thing. Fair enough. I'll be in my office. Call if you need me. Sure. Well then. Do we have the exact same selection? It kind of looks like it. Yeah. Let's just put some stuff in here. With renewed hope. Reminiscence. Neon. Dusk. Calmatrine Dream. Showtime, baby. The assignment. And... our Oshi's song, if I can find it again. Where is it? Maybe we don't have it here? I don't know, let's just go with this one then. I don't think the song is in there that I bought and stuff. So let's just add Skyline. Do we have that one in there yet? No, we don't. And Base of the Titans. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Lord Pumpelrump. Excuse me, I'll have a Grizzly Temple. Hello. A dog. A talking dog? Are you with the Sci-Fi Toy Company? Yeah, did I arrive too early? No. The clients are adorable, son of a bitch. A Grizzly Temple, right? Coming right up. This dog wants a Grizzly Temple. Yeah, well, let's give him a Grizzly Temple. Let's make it a big one too, because obviously actually they might be a little small for a big drink, huh? Whatever, we provide a good service to our good clients here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2. Blend it. Blend it so hard that I can't see anymore. See, that was a pun based on the fact that I know English and German, because in German blenden is to blind somebody. So I just made a very funny joke. Please laugh, everybody, but not too hard. Here you go. Thanks. This is gonna be a long weekend, isn't it? Ariel Wienerton. Hey, is this the Bronson extract here? Is the Bronson extract here produced using organic roots? I don't know that information. Anyone I can talk to about that? Here? Right now? No. But you should have that information on hand. Every BTC certified bar is no different from a fast food chain. We get the same supplies as everyone else. Ask BTC officials if you want to know. But you should. But we don't. But saying that we should over and over is not going to change reality. Give me something with lots of Bronson extract then. Okay. Something with lots of Bronson extract. Well, I'll just have to go through the list, I guess. So, Bronson extract is the yellow stuff. That's 2 here, 2, 1, none. Lots with nothing. 3 in the Grizzly Temple. 5 in the Gut Punch. That might be a record. Actually, 6 on the Mars Blast. 5 on whatever that last one was. Piano Woman, but that's already large, so we definitely can't double it. That's kind of what I was thinking, that maybe we could double something to make it more. 4 is a suplex. We might be able to... yeah, we could double that to 8. I wonder how it counts that, right? Does it just count the fact that how much I put in there, which in this case would be 8? Or how much is in the base recipe, which would be higher for the Mars Blast, as in 6. Maybe I can double the Mars Blast too and then not even worry about it. Let's check. Mars Blast. That one's already large, so we couldn't double that into being 12 Bronson extract. Tricky. I guess probably none of this will go over into the main game, right? Because this is like a prologue. So let's just pick the, in my opinion, safer option and just give him a Mars Blast. And that should be okay. 4... and 2. And that's all we need to blend. Merzblurst. Here. What the hell is this? Your order? This is what Bronson extract tastes like? Sorta, yeah. Well, fuck that noise, it's not worth the effort. Okay. No, it's not. Excuse me. Oh, it's this guy. Thank God, a person. Well, as much of a person as the designated driver can be. What I mean is, why are there so many dogs? Why dogs? Why? Well, the Corgis created the Sci-Farc toy company and they've been doing a great job, so... I mean, I guess it would make sense that dogs know best how to, you know, cater to dogs with their toys. A company run exclusively by dogs? Really? And a good one at that. Their only problem is that they have a not-so-discreet preference for hiring Corgis exclusively. Why? Something about being more comfortable around their own kind. Are you with them? Well, I do prefer Corgis, but... No, I mean, are you working with them? Yeah, well, I'm only here because the law requires at least one humanoid on the payroll. Does the law really cover such scenarios? Why take a job like this? Because it means I'm surrounded by Corgis all day long. I mean, you know, honestly, reasonable. Designated driver, woes aside, it's the closest thing to heaven. Although, to be fair, I'm not much of a drinker anyway. I see. Well, to each their own. Are you gonna drink anything? Do you have anything non-alcoholic? Let's see what I can fetch you. Did you intend to make a pun? Let's see what I can fetch you. Because, like, playing fetch? No, that's not what it's called. A pun? Never mind. He wants something non-alcoholic. That shouldn't be too hard. But let's go through the list because I don't remember everything. Anything without Cometrine is gonna be No alcohol, right? So Bleeding Jane, for example. Optional Comatrine, obviously. We could make without alcohol. Actually, yeah, now that I remember, isn't my special drink optional? Yes. Obviously, we're gonna give him that then. And a big one. With some of that delicious Bronson extract, which everybody loves. Only bummer is that we have to wait for it to be blended. What the hell? What went wrong? Let's try that again. Maybe I only added 2 Bronson extract and didn't double that. I think that might have been the case. I think that's what I did. There we go. Here. Thanks. You sure this isn't alcoholic? Pretty sure. Okay. Listen, I need to know, is this really going to be the only corgis today? Is that all I'm gonna do all night? Serve the same kind of dog over and over? The vast majority of them are Pembroke Welsh corgis. There are a couple of Cardigan Welsh corgis. But the relationship between the two breeds is a tad difficult, so the Cardigans weren't invited. Oh boy. So yeah, I guess you'll be serving the same kind of dog all night. No, I mean, isn't there some other human I might talk to today? There's a woman on staff, but she couldn't come today. Oh boy. Is that a problem somehow? It's not really a problem, we've survived worse than this. Like that time when an AA meeting came here, asking for non-alcoholic stuff only. But just thinking about the fact that I'm serving drinks to dogs, that at some point all the choices in my life led to me serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. It's one of those moments that makes you want to stop and rethink where your life is going. But it doesn't sound like a bad thing though. Also, nothing's happening here, so let's maybe change to the wrestling again. Do you perhaps not like this job? I do. I love every second of this job, but dogs! It's like a fashion designer suddenly realizing he's been designing edible underwear. What's the problem with that? I still don't see what your problem is with the dogs, but I'm not going to force the subject. Well, I'm going to try entertaining myself for a bit. The stuff for playing pool is underneath the table. There are also darts in the box next to the jukebox. Great, thanks for the information. Call if you need another drink. Sure. Lady Banner. I'm feeling happy, so I'll get everyone around. Actually, it's a free bar. I won't let you spoil my mood. I want a fringe weaver. Coming right up. This dog wants a fringe weaver. That's the one that's like mostly alcohol, right? Yeah. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How about we give you a big one since you're feeling so good, huh? Come on. And we want that aged and mixed. Ta-da! I think there's some kind of insect flying around near my, or on my desk, but I couldn't get a good view of it yet. Hopefully it doesn't bother me too much. Here you go. Still an awesome day. Dragonfucker. Well, that's a good name. Yo, what's an alpha male got to do to get some service? What may I serve you? Beer, and quickly. Coming right up. This dog wants a beer. Well, with that attitude, he's not getting a big one, though. One... there it is. Fucking insect. Get away from here, fly! I don't want you on my desk. I don't want you near my screen. I don't want you near me. Just bugger off somewhere else. 2 of the greens. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Just mix it. And we're done. Here you are. Damn, you're a slow piece of shit. Wow. Hey boss, what was the opposite of déjà vu again? Jamais vu, okay. I didn't know that. Thanks for the info. Yeah, that. Are you having a premonition? Something like that. That dog felt uncannily familiar. Are you bored? Not really, I was playing with the darts a bit ago. I thought about playing pool, but all the other clients are some challenged. Sorry if that sounds rude, if this sounds rude, but why was the dart box so dusty? You're the first person in the year or so I've been here that has actually played with darts. I think even my boss forgot they existed. By the way, how are the dogs as clients? We've had worse. Have you had someone come in and gnaw chairs to pieces? Yes, she was testing out her new mechanical teeth. She got banned from entering any BTC bar after that. With anecdotes like those, you'd think serving dogs would feel totally normal. Yo. This song sounds familiar to me. Hold on. Yeah, it's like... There's like, I think, an anime opening that starts almost exactly like this. Doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doo-doo, bang, and then... I think after that, what's playing now is different, but the start was very, very similar. You'd be wrong, because even then we were talking about humans. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've served a dog or two in my time, but they usually come in with someone. And they never talk. Now that I think about it, are these drinks bad for the dogs? Now you worry about that? But no, they aren't. Only cappuccino monkeys are at risk if they drink those chemicals. Okay. Anyway, you want anything to drink? Surprise me, but keep it non-alcoholic. Sure. Non-alcoholic surprise, whatever that means. I guess let's give him something else. Keep it fresh. Let's go with another, you know, optional chemistry thing. How about that blue fairy? That sounds nice. And a big one. Whoops. Come on. Come on. Nope. There we go. Aged. Mixed. Send it out. Here you go. Thank you. This might sound weird to ask, but they talk through their collars, right? That's right. How do they work? It's not too hard, really. They're just translators. They read the dog's brains and turn their thoughts into words. Do keep in mind that today's dog breeds have more cognitive capacities than their ancestors. If you put the translators on dogs from a decade ago, they wouldn't work like they do now. Yeah, I read something about that once. Another question: why do they wear those small tuxedos? Because they're business dogs, obviously. It's good for PR. You don't say. Well, it'll be a bit before we go for the day. Any other questions? Yes, why the fuck do these dogs want to get drunk? They see humans do it and they think it might be fun. Just like teens, then. Now, if you'll excuse me. Satan's helper. Wow. What can I serve you? Moon. Oh, are you one of Streaming Chan's subscribers? Because I feel like I read this specific comment a bunch during her appearance. Excuse me? Moon. A moonblast? Moon. A big moonblast? Moon. Alright then. This dog wants a big moonblast. Sounds like a good idea. Alright, so we want 12 of these, huh? Come on, move a little bit, mouse. Then just a bit of this here, come on. No! Damn it. And 2 of these. On the routes. Leaned. I must assume that that's the same person that was posting the moon comments on Streaming Chan's stream, right? Here. Moon. Was that a good or a bad moon? Well, bad moon would be like an overhead, and I'm not sure we were blocking standing or crouching. Pesky furball, well, that's a name. Hey, Rivisase, Picase, Lispe. Wait, is this like a, you know, thing. Revise. Pike. Please. Yeah, no, I don't know. Oh wait, no, right. It's Pig Latin, right? So... Crevice. Spike. Please. Crevice, spike, please. Is that a drink we have? Let's see. A crevice spike? Sure. You understand me? I was a kid too. This dog wants a crevice spike. I didn't even know that was a drink we had. I guess let's give him a big one too. Because they seem like they feel misunderstood and we want to show that we are there for them. And some Comatrine. Blended. To perfection. Dry spike. That's what it looks like, but I guess it's a V, so curved spike. Ear hay. Underappreciated drink. That's a drink nobody asks for. Okay. Well, I guess that's why. Thanks. Alright, one more drink before we wrap things up. What do you want? I'm not picky. Give me anything. Of course. Anything, he said. Well, let's go through the list again. He didn't say without alcohol, so honestly, let's find something we haven't made much. A cobalt velvet we haven't really made much of, I feel like. That was the first time we made one of those, but we just made it. It will knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you out cold. Fluffy Dream sounds pretty good. But we've made that one before. Frothy Weaver. I don't think we've made that one before. And it doesn't have any alcohol, so hey, you know what? One of everything except the Comatrine, it seems. Yep. Actually, why don't we make it double? And age it, mix it. Frothy Water. Oh, that's the pseudo beer. Now I see. PG rated show's favorite beer as that's since 2040. Sir, here you are. Thanks. So, what exactly do you do? Sorry if it's rude to ask. I guess I'm what people call an office boy. My duties usually involve looking for things, answering a few calls, that sort of stuff. But this being a dog-run company, there are a lot more responsibilities. Like getting stuff off the shelves and opening windows. At least they pay well. I see. And how did you end up in that position? Where did you get that offer? My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. He told me they needed thumbs. Figures, man, I have those qualifications. I have thumbs. Maybe a dog company will hire me. They are celebrating the company's anniversary, right? Yeah, 5 years ago, 3 corgis became dissatisfied with the quality of existing dog toys. So they founded this company. They got the money from their owners, if I remember correctly. I can see that happening, somehow. The STC is the second biggest dog toy company in the world, just the second. Fun fact, they started as safe for toy development. Ain't that unfortunate? Hello! Or rather, hello. The bar's favorite sweetheart has arrived. Why are you quiet? I'm waiting for the audience's cheers to stop. I'm sure everybody's cheering. This isn't a sitcom. Or is it? Ah, honey, how innocent. Excuse me, you are... I'm the lovely Dorothy Hayes at your Wait, you're Lilum, not at your service then. Huh? You don't be rude to our other clients. She's kind of a regular here. Kind of? I've been coming here religiously for the past 3 months now. 3 months! I come here to see you a charming face, and you say I'm just kind of a regular? It looks like there's a quotation mark missing before the kind, maybe. Whatever. For shame, honey, for shame. I'm sorry, I guess. Nothing a free drink won't solve. Won't do. Huh? Are you playing hard to get? Even if I wanted to give you a drink, we're booked for the whole weekend. Don't you think you should at least put a sign out front or something? Hey, I only found out myself just a few minutes ago. She can have one of my tickets if you're okay with it. I see no problem. Oh, you're so sweet. If you were at least 40% organic, I would give you a discount. Discount? You don't need to know. So, who booked you? This guy? The Safe Art Toy Company. What do they do? They create dog toys. Oh, lovely. It's also run by dogs. Oh, don't joke like that. You'd think I'd kid about something like that. You mean that if I turn around, I'd see dogs? Yeah, didn't you see them when you came in? I just entered without looking anywhere else but the bar. You look troubled. I'm not too much of a dog person. I even charge extra if my clients wanted doggy style. Well, that's a little specific. Doggy? You don't need to know. I'm gonna take this ticket and trade it in next Monday. I'm leaving right now. The ticket would have expired by then, though. She looks like the kind of girl that will hold you to your promise regardless. Is it that obvious? Well, I have to gather the cabs outside. Keep it up, bartender. Good night. Yeah, you too. Good night. Come again. Alright, sirs. The night's over. You have kennels you need to return to. And all done? Yeah. Boss, how do you end up being booked by dogs? I know some dogs myself. Huh? And you told me we're booked the whole weekend, right? That's right. Please bear with it. We're all doing our part after all. Yeah. Well, I gotta go for today. Bye. Take care. Saturday, December 10th. Evening. Still not a thing anybody says. Day 2 of serving dogs. Are you ready? I was wondering if I would have to select day 2 from the main menu, but I guess it just jumps there. From here, that's more natural, more fluid. No? Cheer up. No. That attitude won't make things easier for yourself. Serving dogs won't ease things either. Have you heard anything from Gil? Nope, but he should be having fun wherever he is. Also, did you know we had darts? Yeah, I did. Why didn't you tell me? Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume. The target board usually comes with a set of darts. Do you like darts, boss? Not particularly, but now I owe an apology to someone. Huh? Anyway, call me if you need anything. Sure. Well then. Yes, music. Let's just, I don't know, switch some things around. And get ready. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh hey, can I have a big beer please? Thank God, a human. Sure, coming right up. Let's give her a big beer. Come on, a little to the right. Just a little bit, okay. And mix. We did it. Here. Thank you. May I ask what you do for these dogs, Miss, Beatrice, but everyone calls me Betty. And why do you need to know that? If you've been stuck with dogs all day, you'd also be curious when a human walks in. You'd also be curious. Fair enough, I'm their veterinarian. They're all your clients? Yeah, company issued vet. I mean, I have my own office, but it's in their building. So you're Betty the vet? Oh, cram it. Uh-huh. Sorry, not in the mood for puns right now. I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up around you besides puns? Enhancements? But that's harder to shove into the conversation in the first place. Okay. What do you have against enhancements anyway? We're not supposed to talk about them. They're unnatural. They go against the very idea of human evolution. But there's a certain wall that humans can't cross without enhancements. It's not like having something replaced will automatically make you an expert in things. Ayo, Fiber. We're playing the Prologue. We're on day 2 right now. If anything, getting an enhancement sets you back until you get used to it. Yeah, but it just makes things too easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day. But you have a point. Skill doesn't ship with enhancements, at least not yet. Yeah, I guess I kind of fit in pretty decently. Not like graphically, stylistically, but, you know, in some ways. There's a VTuber I follow who has a more pixelated look that fits in with this a bit more, I guess. I think she's called KK Cyber, which I guess is similar to what I used to call you, Fiber. But, yeah. I met some of the dogs, yes. It's day 2 now, and I haven't met one today yet, but also this is the first dialogue of the day. So I'm sure they'll come in. Sorry for the outburst. I have my story with enhancements. Oh, I don't mind. It's way more entertaining than serving drinks to talking dogs! I don't see what her problem is, really. I'm sorry. Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Do you want another drink? I'm fine for now. Call me if you need anything. Sure. Wormfrigger. That's slightly different from Dragonfucker. Hey, have you seen a red dot? I've seen many things in my life, but a red dot? Not today, no? Do you have any red drinks? Red drinks? Yeah, the drink might know something. Right. A red drink. I mean, Mars Blast? No, wait, I think Mars Blast is actually yellow, right? So it's actually not red. Let's just go through the list, I guess. Wait, it doesn't actually say. Fuck! Oh no! A red drink. I guess I can just kind of make something and then before I send it out, you know. I guess here, what was it? Something with lots of Adelheid might be red, right? Maybe. If it's not, I'm gonna blame you, Fiber. Let's not make it big. One Cometrain, aged, and mixed. That's pretty red, right? Yeah. Here. Thanks. Okay, punk, hear me out. You're gonna tell me where that red dot went or I'll drink you. I'm not bluffing, I'll drink you all up. That dog is very sane. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess I made the right choice in playing this after getting into the main game a bit. Bangkok Bastard, okay. Those damn Pomeranians, they think they can come and take our jobs. Excuse me? We've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis. Must be slow news day. But you know what I say, it's good that we don't hire anyone else. My chat overlays off? It shouldn't be. Maybe I accidentally have the game on top of the chat overlay? I do. No, wait. Do I? No, it shouldn't be. I guess I just make it invisible again, maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, I didn't change anything, so I don't know what the deal is. Maybe if I change scenes real quick. Maybe that fixed it? I don't know. Well, I guess since you're not saying anything, I'm gonna type... Okay, now you are. Oh, there it is. Okay. That was just a weird little glitch, I guess. We don't need more racists ruining our workplace. Oh no. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats. That would be good. Wouldn't the racists bring new skills to the company? Shut up. What do you know? Now give me a bad touch. Alright. A bad touch for the dog. Maybe someday. I said that last time, but maybe someday we will find out why she finds bad touch to be so fun. He's definitely not getting a big drink. Freaking racist. If I could spit in this drink or poison it, I would. Well, maybe not poison to death, but you know, put some diuretics in there or something. Some extra diuretics, that is. On the rocks. They are. They are. Also, Bloodhound Gang, that was the name. I don't remember what exactly I said last time, but I think I said it wrong. I think I got Bloodhound, both of those words in there, but I don't think I got the entire name. On the rocks and mixed. We did it. Here. Yeah, thanks to you too. Racist dogs, what are the odds? Honestly, I feel like it's probably not that unlikely. Wait, if I can't tell the difference between them, does that make me racist too? And only if you have something against them, I guess? Would it matter if you're a racist against racists? No. Racists are to be despised. Bartender, please stop dozing off, I need booze. Sorry, what can I get you? I'll have a Zen Star. Okay, sure. That's 4 of everything, I think, but let's just, you know... check. Yep. Whoops. Come on. Come on. Come on. And on the rocks, mixed. Beautiful. Here. Thank you. Something on your mind? Willing to lend an ear? It's in the job description, kind of. All right then. Do you so you mentioned the thing about talking dogs? I thought. Interesting input method. What do you mean? People throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact we could always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what do we find out? They're just very adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that. I've yet to meet a furry office worker with half the charms of these little guys. Well, I do kind of control this with my controller. And it doesn't have like a real controller layout, I guess, so I kind of have to make do with what I got with this virtual mouse thing. You've met furry office workers? I've seen my share of the world, bartender. Sounds like you're tired. It's fleas and ticket season, I am tired. Ticks, not... wait. Did she say tickets or ticks? Did I misread that? I'm not sure. Ticks would make more sense, but maybe she said tickets. So you're Don't you dare. Ticked off, I guess, was gonna be the thing. Ahem. Well, this whole free bar thing is nice though, I guess. It would have been nicer if we actually had time to get properly ready. Oh wait, I think we said that. Whatever. What do you mean? I found out about the booking yesterday, and as I was getting ready. Did the client ask for something special? Was there something I needed to know about them? My boss didn't specify anything. All she said was, pretend it's like any other day. That was a screw-up on our end, sorry. They were desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they got a place. Why all the sudden plans? Did they forget their anniversary or something? We found a place, but the Cardigans were the ones that hired it. Then some stupid argument arose and the Cardigans decided they didn't want to have any Pembrokes at their party. I swear to God, these dogs are like annoying little sunburned suburban kids. What are these cardigans I keep hearing about? Oh, just another kind of corgi, except with different fur colors and a slightly different attitude. All of this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs, and dogs mating with dogs twice their size. Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking their owners. I mean, that's the reason they're in a bar in the first place. But I guess the media focus on the Pembrokes probably didn't help. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have dogs too, yeah. Oh, yeah, do your job, don't mind me. Tortilla Pope, that's a good name. Hey, buddy. Hello. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You? I am? Whoa, thanks, buddy. What can I serve you? Well, a big sunshine cloud would be nice. That's my specialty, coming right up. This dog wants a big sunshine cloud. You'd think with this being my most made drink I would know it by now, but I guess I don't set out to memorize these. Give him some Cametrine. Carmetrine. Sun Cloud. There's the big stuff. Here. Oh, aren't you a cutie? Loopy doopy poo. Uh-huh. It should say that, yes. Woof. True rage, or rather courage? Hard to say. You know what I hate, man? What do you hate, dog? Cabbages, man. You're kind of cabbage-colored, though, so that's a little unfortunate. They are like lettuces that decided to go to the gym. They think they are a big deal because their leaves are harder. Guess what? I don't like them. Calm down, dog. Do you want anything? For cabbages to not exist. I mean, to drink. Oh, I'll have a big grizzly temple then. I can do that. This mutt wants a big grizzly temple. Wow, that's rude. I mean, it is spouting a rather weird opinion, but it's not being too annoying, I thought. And blended. Ripping up cabbages, maybe. Here you go. Chill out for a bit, dog. Thanks, man. Bartender? Yeah? Do you have anything sweet? We are talking about drinks, right? Are you hitting on me? If that's how you want to see it, let me see what I can get you. And make it big. Do you like them big, Miss Betty? It's not the size, but how you serve it. Gourmet food exists for that sole reason. Wise words. She wants a big, sweet drink. Sparkle Star. Yeah. They used to actually sparkle, right? That one. And a bit of this. And then we'll add like 2 of these. Age that stuff. Mix it. Spark Star. Here. Thanks. You know, I'm curious. What's the weirdest client you've ever gotten? I wouldn't be able to tell you. There's many kinds of weird. Pick the first one that comes to mind. Well, there was this one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering. That's not that weird. He came in wearing a Velociraptor mask and wouldn't stop screaming. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards. At least that's a good song. Oh, yeah, that's weird. At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I ask what's your story with the enhancements? What's your story, rather? Why the interest? Because it seems like a personal thing. It doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. And honestly, I'm really bored. Heh. Sure, I can entertain you for a bit. I feel like these two have a bit of chemistry going on here. Back when I was a college freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their hands enhanced. It was around the time we all started practicing surgery. Okay. They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. And so they hired this shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked one of them out of it. The others went off with the guy and got their hands chopped off. This is one of those stories that ends badly, I'm guessing. Yeah, 4 girls underwent the shady surgical procedure. 2 lost their hands, 1 was left an arthritic mess, and the last died on the operation table. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements, but that's not the fault of enhancements, but of that shady dude who did fake shit. Especially if they're taken in an effort to avoid effort. This culture of becoming better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves. That story sounds so familiar. Did that shady guy have a bleached mustache and tattooed black eyebrows? He also talked to using an electrolarynx. You've seen him? No, but I remember news about the police catching someone who was performing illegal surgeries. Hey, whatever. Really constipated, huh? Haha, got him. Never thought I'd meet someone affected by him. It's a small world, isn't it? Well, I guess I gotta check on the dogs to see if they're fine. Sure, I'll keep serving them booze, thanks. I'll keep serving them booze. I can't read. Thanks for sharing that story. Yeah. Accident. That's not a nice name to give somebody. Hey man, have you ever felt like time is moving too fast? Tonight I'm feeling like it's not moving by fast enough. Lucky you. Well, they say that if time feels like it's going by too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you? I want a bad touch. Another one, huh? Sorry, coming right up. This dog wants a bad touch. One, two, three, 4. Make it rocky and mix. Ta-da! Here you go. Have a good time out there. Maybe you're right. Thanks. Dog 5. Well, that's an original name. Bartender. 1 Brantini, please. Sure. I need a Brantini. Yep. 6 of these suckers. Let's give them a big one because they were, like, you know, nice and to the point. Not mincing words. Not getting annoying or offensive in any way. Aged and mixed. Here. Excuse me, the beer mat's dirty. What? Sorry, I'll change it. Nah, leave it like that. It already ruined the Brantini anyway. Man, damn it. If I had known he would act like that, I would not have given him a big one. Phew. Taking a breather? Yeah, not like I'm that busy though. Fucking dogs. Anyway, you want anything to drink? No, some dogs gave me drinks already. I'm fine. Oh, alright. Say, bartender, do you like your job? I mean, you're not like the usual crop of bartenders. The kind who are always making a big show at the disco or rave party. Why does everybody keep saying that? Ahem. Hey, why are you working as a veterinarian? If you want to change the subject, you can just say so. I just did. Fine. I'm a veterinarian because if I don't do it, who will? I don't trust other vets. I don't feel they are actually cut for the job. So I took it upon myself to do it. That's quite the ambition. Speaking of ambition, did you start working here because this is what you wanted since high school or something? That's a whole new can of worms I don't want to open, but no. Life took me here, basically. Why the question? I thought we were exchanging life stories with each other. I was also thinking about the whole risk versus reward thing. These dogs made me an offer just as I graduated. So sometimes I wonder if I'd have been better off taking bigger risks. You know, the whole safe positions versus big bet kind of deal. If you're comfortable with the opportunity you've been given, take it. If it's something that's been bothering you for a while, scratch that itch. Wow, you should be a counselor. Nah, it's just cheap advice. Well, I have to take care of the dogs. Excuse me for a bit. Actually, we're about to leave already. Oh, really? Yeah, thank you for everything. Don't worry. Thank dog. I mean God! God! Doggammit. Done for the day, I'm guessing? Yeah. You might want to get some insecticide or something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of this stunt? The health inspector is too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it. Right. Say, boss, you look tense. Really? Weird. So I'll call it a day here. Thank you for your hard work. Sunday, December 11th. Good evening. Still not a thing people say. It never will be. Let's watch this again. You look bummed? You look bummed, boss? Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad? Why wouldn't I be sad? Maybe because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis at the bar? I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us. One problem at a time, boss. Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute. Oh, don't bring up Pomeranians near that racist dog from last night. One problem at a time. Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about Gil or something? Trust me, of all my worries, Gil is the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you? Right. Let's just I don't know. Move things around a tiny little bit. There. Wait, new avatar. Let's put that here. Yeah, that still definitely sounds like that anime opening. The very start. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Bartender, we meet again. Oh, Miss Betty. Hello. And Mr. Corgi Lover. Call me Deal. 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 Wipe that satisfied look off your faces, you two. Ahem, what can I serve you today? I'll have a beer. I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a Fringe Weaver. Alright, coming right up. A Fringe Weaver and a beer. I'm gonna go... do I go in that order or in the order that they said it? I guess it's from this I'm gonna assume it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna start with a beer. Let's give the lady a big one. Whoops, no! No! That's the problem with this method. You might just accidentally put the wrong thing in. And mix it. And then we want a Fringe Weaver, which I think is just this with this. But let's check anyway. That might be the one drink that I actually remember, yeah. Ah, you know, just to not make you jealous, let's give you a double also. Aged and mixed. Here. Thanks. Thank you. You seem distracted. Has serving so many dogs finally gotten to you? No, well, yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday. Weird how? Romantic weird? Drug addict weird? Let's hope nobody finds the body in the fridge weird. For starters, there's the fact she only told me we were being booked moments before we opened. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts. Like you. Worse. Oh. She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on. Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement? No, we don't have a license for that. Oh well, thinking about it too much is not part of my job. So I guess human trafficking is something you can legally do in this world, or we were just making a joke. Can I ask you something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious. What does the BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does the training involve? It's a lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of our time, though, is actually spent in simulations. Simulations? Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances for failure are really slim, but it's better to not take those chances. I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must attend to the other clients. Dogs, that is. Dogs that... Oh, sure. Mr. Puff. They are chasing me, man! Who? The cabbages, man! The goddamn cabbages! Somebody else who doesn't like cabbages, I guess. They're everywhere! They are out for my pump and my rump! Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down? A big blue fairy would be nice. Okay then. This dog wants a big blue fairy. Blue flu. Oh, come on. Give him a bit of alcohol on that. Age it and mix it. I wish I could, but I don't think that's an option here. Here. Thanks, very nice of you. Third bark day. Something the matter? Nothing a drink can't solve. Not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. What do you want? Give me a gut punch. Okay. This flea bag wants a gut punch. Jill's not the hugest fan of dogs, is she? One of these. Some Comatrine. Some more Comatrine. Let's not make it big. And age it, mix. Gut punch. Here you are. Thanks. Hey, you ever felt guilty for being born the wrong race? The what now? I've decided, I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering, are you racist? Not really. Do you feel like other corgis might be? Definitely, I mean... Then why worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take generalizations personally. You might be right. Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing a mini dress and had this prosthetic eye. Oh, I think we might know the one. I thought you were against people using prosthetics. I'm not against cute, though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics, I'm only against enhancements. I don't see a difference between the two. Alright, let me put it this way. If you lost an arm and replaced it with a mechanical arm that does exactly what the older one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decide to replace your arm because of fashion, or a whim, or to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement. Replacement versus enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion about Lilim replacing their factory parts for cakes. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise. Well, I can see why you think that, but what suggested to you that what she had wasn't an enhancement? If she had bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as enhancement, even if it fixes it? How does reparative work factor into your ideologies? There might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty. Very deep topic actually, huh? Well, damn it, stop making sense, you piece of scrap. You're weakening my resolve. Having fun? Oh, bartender, that was fast. There seem to be less dogs out today, at least dogs that want a drink. Yeah, some of them ate their tickets. Lovely. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender? My mom had a saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses, Sure. Which somehow means your body, your choices. If they are not hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them. See, Betty? Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who has an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as me being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindingly hating someone because of something like that. Maybe you should practice what you preach. What does that mean? I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word. Are you two gonna order anything? I'm fine right now. She's drinking mine, actually. Alright, call if you need anything else. Sure. Let's see. Ow! So much for avoiding retaliation. Poop Eater. Another good name. You're not gonna believe me. I was in the bathroom and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink. You mean the mirror? No, another dog. I see. What can I serve you? You're not gonna do anything about that other dog on the top of the sink? I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody, don't worry. I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet. Coming right up. This pup wants something sweet. Sugar Rush sounds about the sweetest possible, doesn't it? Sweet, light and fruity, as girly as it gets. Let's give him that. Yeah, come on. Bit of Cometrine. Mixed. Sugar Rush. Boom. Here you go. Thanks. Please think about the thing with the other dog on top of the sink. I will. Don't worry. I will think about it. Well then. That was quick. Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance. While you were gone, this fella here said that the Bleeding Jane is better than a pile driver. Please, prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point discussing non-alcoholic drinks in a bar? In my opinion, people who order a bad touch always make me feel like an idiot, though. That's not an opinion, that's a statement. Oh, well, please serve us either pile drivers or Bleeding Janes. We'll let you decide which one is better. Oh. Coming right up. Pile driver and or Bleeding Jane. 2 of any of those. So I can't mix them like one of each. What's the pile driver again? That's Bronson, Flannergreed, whatever, Cometrine. It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Versus a Bleeding Jane. That's non-alcoholic. Spicy classic sobering. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you look like a fool. Let's go with that. Blended. I wonder if there are speedruns of this game that avoid all blended drinks as much as possible, because of the huge time wasted they are. Bleed Jane. And another one. Come on now. Bleed Jane. Here. Yes. Yeah, take his side, see if I care. How did you two end up discussing that? Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis. Why don't you like corgis? They're cute and fluffy and funny and they just, like, make you smile. Tell me one interesting thing about them. Legends say they were created by a fairy and that their breed was raised to fight dragons. Oh, you have to be kidding. No, actually, I heard that one too. Really? Still, I can't see why you're so tired of them. Dunno, maybe because I only ever deal with them at their worst? You've only seen them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and unclogging their sphincters if they eat their own dental floss. I might be their veterinarian, but they treat me like a mom, and not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist. After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas, instead all you see are issues you must fix. At least they are cute issues. Depends, a gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preference. I was talking about your job. Oh, yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them as it is that I'm tired of you being so obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed, I'm passionate. You sleep with a corgi plushie and have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company. I'm really passionate. Too much passion can become an issue, you know. Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict? I don't see how this led to Bleeding Janes versus the other thing. I was going to do that tomorrow when they're all together. But I still don't see why I should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take me too seriously. Understandable, I don't take you seriously either. I mean, in the end, they're still dogs, they need someone with a strong, commanding voice. Are you saying I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice, just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor? I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict. Yeah, this is hurting them more than they think. The company might actually collapse at this rate. Which is terrible, because a couple of these dogs' families are dependent on their paychecks. Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? It's a bit of a legal gray area. The dogs are doing it willingly, after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jürgen doing? He's fine, still complaining about his back, still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not that weak. Oh no. Who's this Jürgen guy? My guardian. I passed the tests years ago, but I couldn't leave him. That's actually commonplace, isn't it? Lilim being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family. Now, to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects. My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons. The one whose will left all his earthly possessions to his car, right? That's okay. Yeah, that one. How do you become a Lilim's guardian? You fill a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council. Then they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they'll give you authorization. You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lilim you'll be taking care of. You'll have to watch over it until it can pass 3 different personality tests. If the Lilim wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem. So it's like adoption and the lottery all rolled into one. They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. 2 Lilim can be of the same model, but they grow differently depending on their guardians. Makes sense. Nature versus nurture and all that. Fancy drink. Oh no. Damn. That's a bummer. What if something happens to the guardian? Hey, Moth. What's up is, we're serving corgis drinks in our bar. Not right now, though, because we're talking to people here. A new Guardian can appeal to the Council, stating they're more fit for the position than their original. This happens when a Guardian has become unavailable in some way, or because he can back up claims of neglect and maltreatment. You spit out all that information like it's hard-coded in you. I worked in that department for some time before coming to the SDC. It's almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a Guardian, bartender? I don't know. I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. Yeah, that would be a bummer. But hey, I guess then you'd have a story to tell about how you were drinking with corgis and how one of those corgis spilled a drink on your couch. And that would totally be the truth. The money they give you for it is not that great, though. I see. Well, time to check on the dogs. Money shredder.
Listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a punk, it's just... I was chasing my tail and now I'm too hyper to control myself. Sorry. Just give me anything.
Alright. This dog wants anything. I wonder if it's safe to give him something sweet. Maybe not Ayo. The chocolate milk emote. The greatest of all emotes. Everyone on Twitch should subscribe to me to have this exclusive emote. Literally everyone. If literally every person on Earth, or not even on Earth, literally everybody with a Twitch account subscribed to my channel, I would be living a decent life. But no! They just don't see the greatness that is this spectacular emote. Unbelievable. Anyway, well, if he wants anything, I could just give him my, you know, my specialty drink. But I was thinking maybe we can find something calming, but I guess I don't think that's a thing, is it? Let's just give him a sunshine cloud, because that's my thing. Bit of Cometrine. Maybe a bit extra, so, you know, he can calm down more. And add some ice. We blend. Beautiful. Here.
Phew, that's better. Thanks, punk.
Now see, I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians, those are nice, but they aren't corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier? Yeah. The white knight that was with her, she wasn't half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that the tapestry of muscles was hidden under her armor. I prefer more delicate-looking girls, though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. True. And you, bartender? Me? What? Which dog race do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting. Not much of a dog person, actually. Do you have any pets? A cat named 4, yeah. He is just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls, too? I'm sure I should be making a witty retort right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Weird, I've always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal. Why call it 4? 4 is a Lilim I met some time ago that... Never mind. Oh. Pretty lame name, if you ask me. Better than calling it Asshat. I bet when you and 4 play, it's quite the sight, eh? He's so lively, sometimes I fear 4 my presence entirely. He 4-shadows? What? You guys want to lose consciousness that much? Oh, 4 also, I see. You really need to calm down with the whole pun-hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground... what is this rescue fantasy you mentioned before? You know, the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love? The bad boy who turns away a life of crime? The drug addict girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for? It's corny romance cliches 101. Well, you're the one with a shelf full of old lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this. Hey, Fabio the 13th is a national treasure. I'm sure. You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels? They let you put yourself in the places of a main character quite easily. Even if said main character is a muscular man. I see no problem. Just, what is your self-image? If I can say something else, what is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Many people cringe at puns, you know? Yeah, but you react like you have a vendetta against them. They made me feel stupid. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place. I've said this so many times, I might as well just make a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty. I'm chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure that's how it works. Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know it. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor, and they are being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. Is this where they pee all over the bathroom? You want anything else? I'll have a bloom light, actually. Make that 2, please. Oh, sure. 2 bloom lights. I'm not sure we've made that one before. Bunch of Adelaide. Just a bit of powdered delta. Age it. Rocket. Mix it. That's 1. And we repeat. Oops. Up. Up. Ba ba ba. Ba ba. And mix. Beautiful. Here. Thanks. Say, you two seem to get along quite well. Well, when you are the only sentient humanoids in the entire company, it kinda happens. Sentient? We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so... I see. Seems there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you two are the only ones that of your kind, you can still hate each other. Well, I guess I'm one of the few that can stand Betty. She's a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. The dogs don't call her mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while? You were eavesdropping? So you can say nice things once in a while. You say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know? You should take your own advice. Maybe some other time. I'm not a hugbox. Anything happened? A dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection on the mirror and charged into it. Luckily nothing bad happened, it just made the dog very confused. How the hell do they get on top of the sinks? They are surprisingly agile, even with those stubby little legs. Oh yeah, I ordered you this. Ah, thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? We broke up last month. What? Well, things were not going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got better. And why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Did you want your turn at the Bettymobile? I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while it stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say. Please don't do that again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person is not okay or even dead. And what started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you, you piece of crap. Don't worry, I understand why you did it. Hey, now that I think about it, you sure hang out with us a lot, bartender. Well, dogs can only be so interesting, and besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all, especially since you're the one bridging the booze. Bringing, I think, not bridging. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way, but you smell better than most of them. Thank you. Funny thing is that we are unofficially associated with a local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their homes. You seem to really like talking to your clients, like it's the best part of your job or something. It kinda is. I used to sit around in crowded places like some malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out, some do it while drunk. To know that no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, no two people are alike, it's fascinating. You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge. Nah, not interested. I like to see myself more as a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there's still decent folks out there. I'm not decent. You're critically obsessed with dogs. I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something. Sure. Go ahead. Gruff bucket.
Quick, a beer.
Okay. He wants something, anything? He's also in a hurry. He said he wants a beer, not anything, but okay. I'm gonna give him a beer because that's what he said. Even if Jill seems to have not heard that. Yep, come on. Mixed. Here's your beer.
Thanks. Now, boom.
Why did you break the glass?
I made breakfast.
Break fast.
Get it? Because you made the drink fast and I broke it and...
Go.
Tough crowd.
Suddenly I understand the hate for puns. Hey, Batrender. Yep, that's definitely what I am. Yeah? Your job has a funny name. You don't say. How is she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night. Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here. Why? I wish I knew. It's an example of her alcohol tolerance, though. Bradenter, I want to make a toast to my good friend the robot here. Probably the only person, robot, thing that can stand my yapping for more than half an hour. Without him, my job would be 5 times more boring and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers. You're not holding a drink. Then give me one, band trader. Isn't that your job? I need a beer, a big one. Alright. She wants a big beer. Down. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mixed. Congratulations on your beer. Alright, cheers. I said cheers. 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 Good. Grumpy when sober and a sweetheart when drunk. It seems like she's been like this since her university years. You make it sound like those were a decade ago. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. This song. I'm a happy person when drunk. Huh. Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it, craves it. That's called being an alcoholic.
I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Why else would they leave some poison in potentially poisonous foods like that weird balloonfish thing? Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they've even found medicine among all that junk. I mean, that's kind of... yeah. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all.
Fair enough, but see, that's proof you're drunk. If you were sober, you would just say, hell if I know.
Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you?
Lilim.
Lilim always sounds too feminine. Okay then, what manner of piece of scrap are you?
You don't know?
Never cared, but now I'm curious.
Oh well, you won't remember it tomorrow. I'm a DT-01D, a social development robot. A DToid.
Is that like a DFC-72S?
No, DFC-72S are designated, designed to be as physically human as possible in order to blend in with humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are work Lilim.
Why must you be cursed to only one destiny from the moment you were born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams.
I know, I'm already doing it. Being created or hardwired for one duty only means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice, that's the whole purpose of the ADN law.
Yeah, but you know, you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part.
True, I never upgraded my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. Wow. Lilim can sweat? Cooling agents, yes.
No matter, you're still special to me, no matter what kind of robot you are. Aww.
I see. So basically you're saying that you basically invented that stuff yourself, right? Lilim.
No matter what piece of shit you are.
Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet?
Excuse me, what?
She immediately sobered up. If humans are allowed to marry robots, Lilim, they should be able to marry dogs too.
Trender.
That's me, I think.
This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him.
Excuse me? I do not. I was just saying that if humans are now allowed to marry Lilim, why shouldn't they be allowed to be able to marry animals?
Because first of all, they're not humanoids.
What about monkeys then?
And now you want to bang a monkey?
I do not.
And second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can't give you consent.
But look at these dogs. Sure, they have the cognitive abilities of 7-year-olds, but they can't talk, drink booze, and argue. Well, you're not allowed to marry 7-year-olds, are you?
So now you want to bang a 7-year-old? Damn. We have a regular here who would be delighted to hear that. Oh yeah, we do.
Stop it.
Remember, Lilim human marriages were only sanctioned after the Lilim achieved full sentience. And even then, they used marriage as a way to evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore, you get me?
Says the ex-vegetarian. Why are you only so smart when drunk?
I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. But if you even start thinking about doing the horizontal mambo with a 7-year-old, please seek some mental help.
But I don't want to bang dogs, or monkeys, or 7-year-olds.
Well, thank God. Then why did you suddenly start talking about dog-human marriage?
It's just I was thinking about all these dogs in tuxedos and I started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, just try and picture that.
And I'm the drunk one. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? Then again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. Do you have a limit, as in a limit to how much you can drink before passing out?
No, I just get disoriented to the point I'm effectively useless, but I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all that shit that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. That sounds like some kind of torture. One has to wonder why they gave all those human flaws to Lilim. I read something about that. It said that by giving Lilim the same kind of weaknesses humans have, they would develop the same ways humans do. So that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating. Seems like it. But it makes me wonder, exactly how anatomically correct are you? That's something I know and you don't. Huh. Any of you want anything else to drink? Yeah, I want... Nothing. You're drunk enough as is. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can or can't do. Beatrice, Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, ma'am. Now go sleep in the car. We are almost done here. But, ma'am... Go. Huh. Bye, bad nerder. Bye, Miss Betty. It actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Although I'm curious, why do you call her Miss Betty? It makes her sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel right to call her that. Maybe it's the forehead. I see. Well, I gotta get things ready, if you'll excuse me. Good luck. Wyvern Lover. Is that the same guy? No, that was Worm something. So now we had Dragon Fucker, Worm something that also implied fucking, and now Wyvern Lover, so... Welcome to the trio. Hey. We're closing. Damn it. Well, that was fast. Well, everyone's safe in the cab. In a cab, rather. We are taking our leave, bartender. Thank you for providing such great service in on such short notice. That's my job. You were interesting too. Well, thank you. I'll make sure to tell all our associates about the wonders of this place. Thank you, and please come again. We sure will. You will, actually, I know. Send my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later, then. Bye. All done? Yep. Seems like we got some new regulars. Yeah, it'd be nice if they came back, or that we still here when they want to come back. You've been acting weird all weekend, boss. Are you okay? Let me drink some water real quick. It's kind of hard to find good spots to drink with all this text. I am, but the bar is not. What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income these last few months. Which means that we are at risk of being wiped off the map. Oh no! Oh, I guess that's where we end the prologue. We didn't talk too much about that in the main game. Yet. Well, so what is this Anna thing? I'm pretty sure we did all three of these days. So what is Anna about? Demo. I guess we'll check that out too. Maybe Anna is that ghost. December 12th. That's the other day, okay. That was missing, I guess. Man, such a slow night. At least I'm not serving dogs. Normally this would be where a dog shows up like a cheap punchline. I guess not. Speaking of dogs, I wonder where the hell it's go. So I guess the dogs have not peed and ruined everything with their urine yet, or what? I guess we'll find out. Bored? Wah! Sorry, did I wake you up? I wasn't sleeping, my eyes were open. You went to college, right? You know having your eyes open means nothing. Don't worry, I don't blame you. It's been a really long time since we've had such a slow night. In fact, I think the last time we had a night this slow was before you started working here. Really? Yeah, it happens. It happened when Robert was still working here. Who? What I said. My first employee, the poor idiot, bought a levitation potion. Oh, and threw himself off a building. We heard about that. Oh. As it turned out, the potion actually worked. Come again? He started rising in the air and couldn't stop. They later found his body smeared across the nose of a commercial flight that was on its way to Kanjavania. But anyway, should you really dismiss that so easily? We didn't have a single client that night, not even a lost soul asking for directions. But then suddenly a kid shows up. He was obviously underage, but I was bored, so I decided to let him order something. I gave him one Cometrine free drink. I mean, even if I was letting him order, I wasn't about to give alcohol to an underage boy. And then, when time came for him to pay his tab, he realized he didn't have enough money. He then yanked his shirt over his head, started screaming he's a ghost, and tried to escape. Wow. That must have been so scary that an actual ghost just appeared like that. So I kicked him so hard that he flew out of the bar and told him ghosts shouldn't feel pain. That sounds like a good way of treating that situation, I guess. Boss, did you really kick an underage kid? Of course not. I just gave him a warning and made him wash a couple of dishes. The fact that you even thought for a moment that I would kick a young, innocent child hurts me to no end, you know? I preferred the story when I thought that you did. Anyway, just keep it up. Someone will show up sooner or later. I sure hope so. Hold on, come to think of it, aren't Guild's checks made out to Robert? No. Well, at least that story killed a couple of minutes. I think, I don't know, sort the glasses here or something. Huh, we had a fedora-shaped glass. Anybody here? Ah, sorry, I'll be right ouch! Are you okay? I'm fine, yeah. I think that's the girl from the intro, basically. From the start of the game, I should say. Because there's now a prologue, an intro, and the actual start of the game. All being separate things. So yeah, anyway. I'm fine, yeah. Welcome to Valhalla, what can I get you, Something wrong? Are you sure you're old enough to drink? Well, seeing how I'm old enough to eat solid food, I'm gonna guess that drinking won't be a problem. You know that's not what I meant. Yeah, I'm old enough to drink. I turned 21 not too long ago, actually. Wop wop wop. Or is that something about this time? Still don't believe me? What do you need me to give you? I must be sleep deprived or something. What's this deja vu feeling, though? It's fine, don't worry. What can I get you? I feel like having a sugar rush. Sure, coming right up. She wants a sugar rush. She looks a bit too young, though. That's fine. Okay. Let's give her a big one. Ghosts need their extra juice, I guess. Looks too young, so I shouldn't give her a Cometrine, but no legal drinking age? That's not what the game told me. I will add some Cometrine in there. I don't care if she's too young. She's not too young. She said she's old enough, so we will believe her. All mixed. Ta-da. Here you go. Thanks. Yep, this is the stuff. You know, I could have been lying through my teeth. I could be an underage liar. You could have sold alcoholic drinks to an underage kid. How would that make you feel? Meh. Meh? I don't believe in the myth that kids don't drink alcohol. I've met 16-year-olds that drink a lot more than I do. Yeah, I definitely drank more when I was underage than I do now. Limiting the alcohol they can get is necessary, but if you make it look like a forbidden pleasure, well, you will only make them crave it more. Hell, I bet if you gave kids alcohol, they'd start swearing off of it earlier. Probably. So, you're fine with giving drinks to underage kids? No, but if that were to happen, I wouldn't get my panties in a bunch.
Wouldn't you get punished for doing that?
You'd have to admit publicly that you ordered alcohol first, and that would bring you a different array of problems.
Oh.
Did you come here looking to get me in trouble?
No, I just wanted a reaction out of you, but you're taking it all too calmly.
Why?
I don't know, your face makes me want to tease you.
I suddenly feel like I'm back in high school. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Please show me your ID.
Sure.
Anagram. Oh, anagram, huh? I wonder if that's an anagram for something. With the added E there, it feels like it might be. Though I'm not sure for what. And I'm not gonna mess around to find out. Wonder if this number is like some hidden Easter egg or something, but once again, I'm not gonna try to mess with it. Seems everything's in order, Miss Anagram. Anagram. Where have I heard that name before?
Go ahead, just try to make a joke I haven't heard yet. Try to make a joke I haven't heard yet.
For German. Not quite. I mean, you can make German out of it, I guess. Maybe. But there's kind of some stuff left over. I'll politely refuse.
No, I'm serious. Go ahead. People think it's too easy, so they never make jokes about my name.
I'm still going to politely refuse.
You're no fun. So, what's your name, Miss Bartender?
My name?
You saw my name. I have the right to know yours.
Fair enough. I'm Jill.
Jill what?
Just Jill.
Yeah, but what's your full name?
Just call me Jill.
Fine, I'll just pretend Jill is a way of saying your name is actually Johanna Ignatia Laurent Glone. Actually, I'll shorten it to Joe.
Whatever floats your boat. As long as it's not Julianne, I guess.
Say, Joe, this place looks awfully desolate.
Joe, she says. It's been a slow day. A really, really slow day. I'm actually glad you showed up. I was growing bored as hell. I mean, it's not like we're always bustling with activity, but this is unusual even for here.
So I take it this isn't a popular place then?
We have our regulars, but we're not like the bars on the main street.
Still, I like this place. It's comfy and, I don't know, it makes me feel safe.
Weird. I mean, I feel that way too, but this place usually gives off the opposite impression. Can't blame them though. This isn't exactly the best part of the city.
That's a shame. I really like how isolated this place feels. You can't hear the sound of the city in here. It's nice. But then again, you could say I have some experience with isolated places, so it might just be nostalgia.
Nostalgia, huh?
Speaking of coming in here, now that I think about it, you didn't ask for my ID when I first came in. Why didn't you do it if you were so suspicious?
Well, firstly, I was bored.
Figures.
And second, I feel like you were of legal age.
How?
We've had a lot of kids come in thinking they could get away with ordering a drink, but they are too nervous or jumpy. Also, look at your boobs. You can't be a child. I don't usually give drinks to kids like that. They don't know what they're dealing with.
What if they're not like that, but still underage?
If they at least look like they're above legal age, I would be able to live with myself, I guess. I won't give them anything if I know they're still kids, but hey, I'm bound to be fooled sometime.
So I'm guessing I wasn't jumpy?
Yep. You know, Jumpy is from a different game. Also kind of a guy, so you know, easy to tell you two apart, or you three, I guess. I know of two Jumpies. I see.
Hey Joe, now that you know I can drink legally, can I get another one?
What do you want?
Give me something sweet.
Sweet? Sure. She wants a sweet drink. Oops. How about a... We haven't made it piano woman today yet. And up. And up. We want it aged and mixed. Wonderful. One sweet drink.
Thanks. You know, if all drinks were like this, I'd be afraid of turning into an alcoholic.
Please don't joke about that.
How can you say that? You're a bartender.
A bartender doesn't want her clients to become alcoholics. Just like how personal trainers don't want their trainees to turn into steroid junkies.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Still, this one's really nice. Hey Joe, do you drink?
I suppose, yeah. It'd be weird for a bartender not to drink, you know?
I don't know. I've met dentists with bad teeth. Bartenders who don't drink totally would make sense.
Yeah, man. That's silly. It'd be like a vegan chef running a barbecue restaurant. You think? Yeah, I mean, it's not a matter of whether you can eat or drink whatever it is that you're making. It's more like, why do it if you don't like it?
Huh, yeah, I guess that's true. A dentist might have bad teeth, but he could still like working in dentistry. But why bother bartending if you don't like alcohol?
Because you like, tending to people and talking to them and stuff. I can see that working. See? Something wrong?
I just noticed you haven't said my name yet.
I haven't? What?
Aside from when you read my ID out loud, you haven't said my name. Meanwhile, I've called you yours like a gazillion times now, except you haven't.
The wrong name, though. Well, I wouldn't have haven't had the need to say your name. Yeah. Mixing drinks could be fun.
Come on, humor me. Say my name.
Why?
Say my name, say my name, say my name.
Say my name, say my name. Anna. One more time. Anna.
Yes, now one more time.
Is there a curse if you say your name 3 times? Nana. It happened again. Maybe I need glasses? And there's that feeling again. Did I see something glitch out in the past?
Oh, come on.
Why did you want me to say your name?
I like hearing people call me by name. It feels personal and fuzzy.
Something was fuzzy for sure. Yeah, but asking people to say your name like that is a bit...
quirky?
Creepy.
I don't know about that. There was this certain someone who would wake me up in the morning saying my name. Your name is important. Once you know someone's name, the gap between that person and you disappears.
I wouldn't say disappears.
Once you give names to things, you start seeing them as important members of the family. So what if it's creepy? It's still nice.
Stop calling me Joe and use my name then. Say, Anna, can I ask you something?
You called me by name, so sure.
About your arm.
What about it? Oh yeah, I'm lacking one. Did saying the word creepy remind you of its absence?
I guess I didn't notice. So I guess this here is like, where the arm, is missing basically. Could have just been, her arm being a little angled or something, or just the fabric. But I guess it's missing. Actually, I've been wanting to ask about it since you came in.
At least be uncomfortable for a second. I'm trying to get a rise out of you, sheesh. So what is it? How did I lose it?
If it's not too personal.
It isn't. I'm actually proud of the tale.
Wait, didn't we hear about somebody who lost an arm? No, wait, we were wondering how our boss lost their arm, or lost her arm. But we haven't found a conclusive answer yet. Why?
You're looking at a proud survivor of nanomachine reduction.
Oh. Really? I thought there was something doctors detected while the fetus is still in the womb.
Yes and no. There's actually 2 types of nanomachine rejection syndrome.
Well, you're seeing it now. Again, maybe.
first one is the most common. They're usually detected while you're still a fetus. That's when they turn you into a cat boomer.
Why couldn't I have been a cat boomer? Why don't I have nanomachine rejection? This word is so unfair. No, wait, actually I do have cat ears, don't I? So I am a cat boomer. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Anyway. The other one that can sometimes appear in your teenage years. It's incredibly rare, but it's still possible. So that arm.
Nanomachine rejection basically causes your body to attack itself. Tissues start ripping apart, your organs malfunction.
Yeah, if you want to call me a boomer for that, then I'll gladly accept it.
I was lucky in the end. All I lost was an arm and a handful of toes.
Oh.
Get it? A handful, because I lost 5.
Haha.
Anyway. I have a prosthetic arm, but it's in maintenance right now.
Ah, I see.
It's a bit weird to be without it. I still feel like it's there.
Are you saying you have a phantom pain?
Just a couple of hours ago, I tried to grab something and it just stood there thinking that arm was doing something. But anyway, mind getting me another drink? We can keep talking about my stump after that.
Right. What do you want?
Let's try something classy. It's weird being in a bar and not asking for a fancy drink.
Alright. She's asking for something fancy, something classy. Classy, not to be mistaken with classic, but maybe we can get both in there. Bad touch is always funny to us, so I guess maybe not that. Mercury Blast, maybe. A Cobalt Velvet. Sure, let's get a Cobalt Velvet. A big one. And 10 Cometry. On the rocks, and mixed. Cobalt Volt. I think that's the first time we made one of those. I don't recall seeing this sprite before. Here.
This looks expensive, alright. I'm starting to have second thoughts right now.
Just drink it.
I'm starting to feel dizzy. That's nice.
It is?
Of course, I spent so much time in hospitals and whatnot, but now I'm just living my life, you know? I want to feel the good and the bad. No more being forced to sit quietly in a quarantine room.
Yeah, I can get that. Wait, quarantine?
Type 2 nanomachine rejection patients are put in special chambers free from nanomachine particles in the air. That prevents them from being assimilated and aggravating their whole situation. To be fair, not all of my memories of that chamber are bad. I mean, I did spend 3-4 years in one of those places.
Really? That long?
Well, I didn't go for the genetic level treatment, so it was longer and a lot less expensive. I'm not going to complain though, I'm alive thanks to all that. And I left with so many fond memories too.
So that's what you meant with the whole feeling nostalgic in isolated places thing?
Yep.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, just dizzy. Hey Joe, if I ordered 2 drinks, would you be willing to share one with me?
Come again?
To be honest, talking about the treatment and all that has made me feel a bit lonely. Sorry if it's not something you can do, but I had to ask.
It's not something I normally do, but... what the hell, sure.
Really? Yay. Alright then, I want a piano man and a piano woman.
On it. She wants a piano man and a piano woman. Piano woman. Walking down the street. Let's make him regular sized, I guess. Actually, no, these are large anyway, so no choice here. Rocky Balboa, Piano Man, and similar but different. aged and mixed. Ta-da! 2 drinks.
Which one do you want? Do you prefer the man or the woman?
I'm fine with either, really.
Okay, I'll pick the woman then. Cheers.
Wah. Alright, this is getting weird.
I said cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I guess I'm fine.
Let's change the channel, actually.
I'm just dizzy and sad.
Sad?
I miss Lynette.
Lynette? Who?
She and I were the only patients with nanomachine rejection syndrome in the hospital. We were together every day. When it was time to eat, she was there. During visiting hours, she was there. Whenever I slept, whenever I cried, whenever I laughed, she was always there. When I lost my arm, she told me I could have hers as compensation, that I could use it however I wanted.
Huh. What happened to her?
Tokyo flu. Something went wrong with her immune system and the flu started kicking in. They tried to rush part of her treatment to reduce the symptoms, but it only made the nanomachines go wild. It eventually got to her brain and...
Damn. I see. Sorry to hear that.
The worst part is that if they left her as she'd been, I might have been able to spend an extra year or so with her. But all that work only got her killed sooner. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye, she just vanished.
That's tough.
I miss her every day, you know. I say I want to forget her, but the truth is that I just want this pain to go away.
That's a bummer.
It's been 2 years and I still feel the pain. Every second is just a second without her.
Aww.
I can get so lonely. Sorry, am I making you uncomfortable, Joe?
You're not. Don't worry.
Still, sorry about that. We had so many plans about what we'd do after we left. We were so close to being together without the pesky nanomachine rejection, and... It's not fair, you know? Why do I get to be here while she doesn't? I try to enjoy life as much as I can, enjoy it for the both of us, but it doesn't seem enough. What do you think?
What do I think? Well, I think about my grandpa.
Your grandpa?
He was a harsh guy, really sincere, but not one to mess with platitudes. It's not like he had a lot of enemies, but many people were cautious around him. But once he died, I never heard a single bad comment about him. Not even from those who used to badmouth him every now and then.
Really?
Well, the best thing about death is that after you die, all the wrongs you ever committed feel meaningless. I mean, I guess it depends on the degree, right? Really makes you think about how petty some things can be.
Yeah.
On second thought, that doesn't have much to do with what you said, does it? But what I'm trying to say here is, don't try so hard, just live, you know? Be grateful that you have that chance. I know what you're feeling right now, but you'll get better. Eventually, all you'll remember is the happy memories, the happy moments.
I hope so. Sounds like you and your grandpa were close.
He was my best friend. Losing him was quite the blow.
Do you have any regrets in regards to him?
I guess not. I mean, it's not like I had a dramatic goodbye or anything like that. He died in a hospital bed while I was at home. But I don't know, I never had a heated discussion with him, so I don't have that problem. Sure, there's always a bit of, I wish I could have told him this, but that's bound to happen, regardless of whom you're talking about. Did you leave Lynette after a fight or something?
No, of course not.
Then you're luckier than most people.
Oh.
What I mean is, whenever you feel depressed, remember that she left your life while both of you were on good terms. Whenever you feel down, just try to hold on to that.
Yeah, I can try that. That cheered me up a bit somehow, thanks.
Anytime.
I should be leaving now. Thanks for such a lovely night, Joe.
If you feel lonely again, just come back.
I will.
Well, that was an entertaining diversion. Ah, boss, what happened? I came to ask you that. Huh? You just spent an hour talking to yourself. No, I didn't. There was a girl called Anna here. There was nobody here. I was actually coming to tell you we're gonna close for tonight, and there you were, chatting with the thin air. a spirited talk too. That can't be. She paid for her drinks. I mean, her name thing was in our talking color, so, you know, that's something. The registry says the money came from your account. But all the drinks I served her. You mean the liquid that someone who is definitely not going to be me has to clean off the floor? Oh no. But Jill, you're worrying me. Are you okay? The last thing I need is another employee who talks to herself. Yeah, I'm fine. I just... oh, are you sure there wasn't anyone else here? I even checked the security camera. You were here by yourself this whole time. Maybe you're tired? You probably were just sleep-talking really intensely or something. Yeah, maybe. Come on, I'll drive you home. Maybe you just need to rest. Yeah. What the hell just happened? Well, that was mysterious. But I guess we already knew that she would be a ghost. How about we do one regular day, so we'll make some, like, progress, so to speak. And then stop there. Report what you wanted. You can now use nano camo, right? Let me drink some water real quick. While we gaze at this beautiful room with all the stuff that we bought. Alright. I guess let's start with the NanoCamo app, because it'll change what our place looks like, right? NanoCamo app. Incredible, Augmented Eye. They can be trusted for sure. About. NanoCamo is a company founded in 2068 and pioneer of the nanomachine fabric capable of real-time texture swap. Meant for military use, we bring our products to the general public at the most affordable prices. Cool. Mascot? Camotan is our mascot. She's designed by a veteran character designer from Skiban Games, Kiririn51. Birthday? It's, well, I guess 24th of January. 58, 65, 85, 65, 90 are the three sizes. Likes Musashi, Musashi Battleship. Tactical fashion and peach cake. Wow. Maybe she'll come to our bar someday and we'll be like, what? You're supposed to be a fucking mascot. But then she's like, yeah man, but I'm real too. And then I'm like, whoa. And then we'll kiss. Customize. Oh boy, this costs money. We could recolor the walls. Can we like check what they look like before we commit? Ooh. How much money do we have? Can't tell from here. No, wait, yes I can. We don't have enough for this. But we also can't check, I guess. Table, okay. Well, we definitely have to get this. Rad, that's rather expensive. Can we go into the minus? We can't. Well, I guess we'll be dealing with our grey walls until we can afford the fancy, cute girl decor. We could also go with one of these, but I don't know, those look like people we know, so that's a little... Yeah, no, 10,000 I don't have. That's why I said it was kind of pricey. And for the table, okay, we have this one, that looks fine, but I guess a leopard print, I don't know. This one I guess might be okay, but can't say I'm a huge fan of any of these. I think this one actually I like the most. If I could just look at what they look like before committing to the price. But I guess for now we're gonna stick with what we have. Alright, Augmented Eye, what do you have today? Pollution to reach historic levels next year by Kimberly LaValle. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. Well, that sucks. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. 4 says, how long until someone says pollution is good? There's a book. Is there something there isn't a book about? The augmented eye is being attacked. That's cute. By AE staff. Augmented eye staff. Hi everyone, we take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Sure. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced that what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. That wouldn't be Gil, would it? The White Knights counter-terrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Well, that sucks. Wait, we didn't read what we had to say about that. Thank God I didn't pay these fuckers for a sub. Hope Say is alright. Yeah. But I'm sure she's fine. She's like God. Check the blog. Looks like there's still nothing new here, huh? She couldn't also be stuck in the thing, could she? Yep, nothing new there. Well then, what do you have to tell us? Apollo Bank is getting attacked. And no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources here? Or there, rather? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. And demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. This thread is closed. And I thought for a second there, because I didn't see it in the corner of my eye, that maybe there would finally be a thread that wasn't closed. Streaming Chan thread. Oh yeah. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man, is she full of herself. Hey. Don't care, I'm going next week and ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. She's still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender has been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there, like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Why not? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism? Ooh. True, still wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city, haha. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. True. I guess that is good for her. A White Knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now, let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk, and when I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 White Knights stopped me and started asking for my ID. And also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID, and just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription here anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. What? That sounds silly. I, of course, refused, but they'd lose their patience, and one of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man, I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. This thread is closed. Once again, I forgot to read this stuff here. I've been lucky to never have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. Yeah? Man, it sounds shady when they put it that way. Everything does. May the gods guide say to safety. Safety? Anyway. Alright, I guess we can get to work then. So, let's do that. And have a little bit more water on December 17th, which is a Saturday. Having trouble opening my bottle. There we go. I should do a challenge sometime after I've beaten this game, where I replay the game and every time somebody orders a drink, I drink the same drink in real life, in real time. And I marathon the entire game. And then somebody picks up my body and pays for the mortgage, for the morgue or whatever. But it'll be funny for the 0 viewers that will be there to watch. I don't know what a powder Bronson is. Good evening. I still don't think anybody ever says that. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can't take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Yeah, kind of. Not to mention, I get bored out of my brains with my apartment, so in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope, I wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. That girl's still here. Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. Oh jeez. Oh well, I guess she's finally catching up on that rest, huh? So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault that she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour, and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Where am I? Premium when? What I'm looking for the moon comment. Because there was a dog that said that too. Why is everyone so noisy? Did I miss bath time? 2 people asking about bath time. Alright, the shoddy downtown bar. It's not shoddy. Let's see, all my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt or bra have been displaced. I think that was the moon comment just now. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning, moon. There it is. Too much clothing, or as always. Yeah. Good evening. Evening? Oh well, it's the best night or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Blah 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 blah, lots of comments. Thanks for taking care of me, bye. Wow. She just left, I guess. Hello guys and gals, streaming chats back in action with their batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon! It burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing? Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum? Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Huh. Let's give boss some rum. Go to the bottled drink tab, that's what I thought, and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Rum Grandpa Booze. Fedora with perfume and a plum. Whoops. No. Before mixing. Sure, I guess I'll mix. Ta-da! I mixed that rum so good. Here. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office, thanks. Anytime. Let's watch... Actually, let's have the TV turned off this time, because we haven't tried that yet. Maybe that's when the ghost appears. Okay then. Alright, music. Well, let's get everything out of here. Except for the songs where I remember that I like them. Like this one and Love's Like a Drug. This song and that song and The Gays That I Invited. And also Drive Me Wild. And A-Reen or whatever. A-Renee, I still don't know. Star Pierces the Dark. Have I put Reminiscent there in a while? I'm not sure. Let's just put it in there. Kinda wish there was just a randomize function or something. Meet the Staff. And an alternate reality. And then some Snowfall. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. That what we say? Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Oh, a brain in a jar. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla, what can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real, don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this brain a blue fairy. Let's do just that. Blue fairy. 4. Let's give it a big one. Because it's the Big Brain Academy. Yeah. Bunch of commentary. Age that stuff and mix it. Boom. Here you go. Nice, yeah, this is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Maybe I am. Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? And eat. I've had the same system Lilim... I have the same system Lilim do. Can I ask you something, Miss... Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Ooh. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram. I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Are you sure, though? Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how... why... What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature.
All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come before? Come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill, that's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? That sounds like a pretty good deal. I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright then, yeah, I'll make you happy. One beer to make Taylor happy. We're like a kind of a big beer specialist, right? So let's give him a big beer. Mixed. Fantastic. Here, a beer. Ah yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting though, just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I have thought about that too. Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? That would be cool. Yeah. Why not infinitely though? I want to be able to play all video games ever. And stuff. Like, would she remember everything? Like waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilim. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment. Actually, they can make a functional Lilim. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything though, just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I have to admit the whole brain thing does look creepy. Yeah, I guess. Realism. Stupid realism always coming back to bite us. Stupid reality. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. Aw. So I've been mixing you big drinks for no reason. If you want to call that a downside, if you want to wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives.
drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilim can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brains a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle, even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill! Oh, Alma. Oh, hey, it's you.
Oh, Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff?
Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy?
Not when you put it that way.
Why, hello there, beautiful. She is rather beautiful. Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling.
Sorry, you don't seem talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilim maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Talking heads?
Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor.
Nice to meet you, Taylor.
Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink?
Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face.
I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you?
I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that.
Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have?
I'll have a cobalt velvet.
And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Let's make a cobalt velvet, straight from Taylor to Alma. Cobalt velvet. Let's give her a big one. To show her our appreciation of her good looks, I guess. On the rocks. Mixed. Oh, I messed something up. Oh, I think I forgot the... Oh, wait. Oh, I only gave 5 chemistry instead of 10. Whoops. I'm silly. And... Rocks. Mixed. There we go. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it.
You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year.
Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right?
Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right.
Really, one would think it's been longer.
It feels like it's been longer. Shut up. You love me and you know it.
So, you just started coming here and that was it?
Well, the first time I came here, the other guy, speaking of which, where's Pablo?
Gillian?
Archimedes?
Dunno, adventuring or something?
Anyway, the other guy served me the first time I came here, nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry, we click.
We click, she says.
The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kinda sad though.
That's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya.
Bye.
Please come again.
That Taylor show was nice. A bit weird at first though. Apparently 1 of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one.
Hey Alma, is your family really strict or something?
Not particularly, no. Why?
The other day you started mumbling something about numbers not caring about what you do. About a 27 not caring if you have a Catholic wedding or not.
Oh god, it's not the numbers thing. Yeah, my family isn't strict per se, but my mom can be really abrasive. To her, the fact that I'm this old and not married or pregnant is a sign that I'm never gonna have kids.
And maybe you won't, and that's good.
Never mind the fact that she already has 3 grandkids. Oh jeez. I love her, but she can be, well...
yeah, I kinda get it. He also said the words, "I was a blossoming woman and I wasn't gonna stand for it," after talking about some 8th grade teacher.
Yeah, that. You see, back when my body started developing, I got really shy. But at some point, something snapped within me. I wasn't feeling shy anymore, I felt powerful. My body felt like a new toy to me. I was one I was gonna make sure to use. Of course, there were 2 problems with that idea. I was a teen, a horny teen, and I was surrounded by horny teens. I'm not even ashamed, I still stand by the core moral I had back then. But it's one of those memories that you look back to and become terrified of how reckless you were. I mean, I could have gotten pregnant, or worse.
At that age, I was always dressed in black and was obsessed with occultism. The worst I remember was being the butt of other kids' jokes.
Well, you know how the old adage goes. Don't compare your life to others. You don't know what they've been through.
Nah, I wasn't comparing, just wondering if some of that self-esteem thing would have helped me back then. Yeah, some self-esteem would be nice.
Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them.
Do you live with them?
No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband.
Oh no.
It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed.
Oh. I mean, hey, nice to move on quickly, I guess.
She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them.
Oh. Hey man, I mean, live your life.
Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that.
Damn.
Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months.
You should take your own advice.
Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam.
Oh, I see.
Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing me, he proposed.
Jeez.
I almost got caught in the mood and accepted.
Huh. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam?
We went out for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, don't get yourself pressured into marrying somebody just for, you know, that kind of stuff.
I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea.
That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex?
Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get in their bed, to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years.
I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else?
What's that bottle?
Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday.
A gift? What did you do?
A good enough service, I'm guessing?
Ka-ki-kwe? Huh, interesting name.
What does it mean?
Kasikwe? Kasike?
I don't know.
That's the name of the chieftain in some native tribes.
Kachike, maybe? I don't know. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this?
I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories of where rum's involved. Get me a fringe weaver instead, will you?
Alright. A big fringe weaver. Once again, I think I remember how this one's done. Wait, 9. There. Age and mix. Kaboom. Wonder what's up with her rum, but her and rum. But anyways, let's just give her a fringe weaver. By the way, you mentioned that the like main person behind this game or whatever used to like have a blog or something of porn of this game, and I'm pretty sure like the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this character for the first time was like that I'm pretty sure I've seen her probably in a pornographic way. Without like knowing that she's from this game, I think. Anyway, one Fringe Weaver. What kind of memories do you have with Rum?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Okay.
Alright, now's my turn to ask questions.
About what?
What kind of family is your family?
Well, I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. No, I'm pretty sure it was her. I think the sweater and the hair specifically, and the glasses, make her easy enough to recognize. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful.
Huh, didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something?
I played the violin until I was around 16, I think.
What made you stop?
I don't know, I just kinda said, that's it, one day and stopped.
What about cousins or the rest of your family?
I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot.
So your mom's French?
Yep.
Can you speak French?
Oh,
what does that mean?
Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. Haha. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd.
You're kinda lucky, you know? All of my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high.
Damn. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly.
Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting?
I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker.
Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist.
Please don't, ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartenders sound sophisticated. See? But what would you call yourself then? Hacker seems pretty basic.
I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security, I'm their woman.
You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though.
That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job.
Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone?
A mostly honest job, sheesh.
What made you become a hacker, by the way?
I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey. So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching the net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kinda like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that.
Huh, I didn't think about it that way.
It is less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though.
What, you don't, like, endlessly tap your keyboard while bleeps and bloops come flying out of the boxes and the speakers, I mean, and lights flash everywhere? Is that what he's saying?
No real-time frantic typing. Nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling.
Will you have anything else?
I'll have a classy drink, any classy drink.
Here goes nothing. She wants a classy drink. Well, she just had a Fringe Weaver, right? So let's make her a Mercury Blast. Okay, we make that one big. Maybe. One, two, three, four. And we add some ice. And then we wait for it to blend. Will it blend? We ask once again. It did. Amazing. It's a classy drink, so here you go. Yep, just what I needed, thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't hurt because I have to pay bills. But I want to breathe the drink smoke. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that, a good drink every once in a while. Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates, that sounds great. Dunno. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cats are shut in, that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know? I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. Wow, first time we're spending our break with somebody. I think it's love. Save. Ah, finally it's safe to keep playing. I was so worried. Alright, I should be clicking there. Cold, cold, cold. Sure, let's go like that. In this game, well, Alma's pretty cool so far. Then there's also that cat boomer girl, and Betty seems pretty good, but I guess Betty's into girls. I guess I don't know who's into what technically, so I guess your question probably doesn't, you know, it probably doesn't matter for your question there. Or also our protagonist here, Jill. She seems cool. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. Oh, in a game as Jill. Oh, I see. Well, then, yeah, well, see, that would make the decision a little harder, because while I wouldn't want to date Dorothy, she's, you know, she's not exactly, she's a little, you know, her shtick as being a childlike person is not my thing, but she's nice, and she wants something out of Jill, I feel like, and it would be nice to give that to her, but I don't know. But like, she also seems somewhat interested maybe, and I like her, so maybe she would be the best choice here. But the cat boomer girl also had some cute moments where maybe she's interested in girls, I don't know. And I guess Betty is into girls, so, but I don't know. I feel like it's probably between her and the cat boomer. Her here, I mean. It's kind of refreshing. Alma, that's her name.
The hobo out there seems like a nice guy.
Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy, very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Or I guess actually the best answer might be the boss, because, you know, it seems like Jill herself is most interested in her. So maybe that's the best choice then. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo actually. Really? It's a bit complicated though. Problem is his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. Oh boy. I just don't get what's up with him. Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh, were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet, no alcohol please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed the soda from a vending machine? But I like you. Do you dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright. Poor Dorothy. Sweet and soft. Let's not forget about that. Blue Fairy sounds soft. It is. And the alcohol is optional. That sounds perfect. Whoops. Let's give her a big one. Aged and mixed. Ta-da! Blue Fairy. Yeah, like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. There's this anime about a dude who got reincarnated in a fantasy world as a vending machine. A sentient vending machine. I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes. It was actually better than... Like, obviously, immediately the idea sounds so stupid that it's fun. But then you realize, okay, probably he's just gonna have the ability to turn into a human or something and the entire gimmick is wasted. But no, at least in those first couple of episodes, that is not the case. So it's actually kind of funny. Kind of interesting. But I haven't kept watching yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. No, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes, nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Elma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep, why? Nothing, I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. She does have gun fingers, so I guess she does. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? See, logged into a right. No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. The last time I said that, I had to.
It was a success. Okay then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First I do some research on the target OS servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exceptions rather than the rule. First I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve the user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a— whoops, shit. My finger just kind of twitched there for a bit. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. What happens next? What happens next? I guess she's getting excited by the thought. I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor in me. Escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security. Well, that's great. That's a good moment. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah? Well, that whole thing was kinda like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilim are an unexploited market. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay, I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay, I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, and client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. This sprite, almost similarly to that guy who looked like that guy from Seinfeld, looks like off style, you know. I don't think I recognize this person. Maybe it's like something Jim Sterling. What's her full name now? I don't remember, but that's the closest thing I can think of. If it's not them, then I don't know. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for a mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be.
17? What the hell does that mean? I mean, I could just go to the 17th drink in the thing, or like something else that... like something with 17 ingredients or something. Let's first go to the 17 here. That would be a piano man. How many ingredients do you have? That's 10. That's 16, that's 18. That's not quite 17. But it's probably a viable answer, so let's just fucking go with that. Because I'm not gonna fucking go through the entire list and check if anything here has 17 ingredients. So, 1, 2. Oops, damn it, I did one too many. And, come on. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Rocks, mix, piano man.
How is this a 17?
It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was, and I think it isn't. But it was the 17th, whatever.
Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky.
Sure. Let's go with that. And what brings you here, Mr...
Armandio. Virgilio Armandio.
Uh-huh.
See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite.
Uh-huh. Right.
And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls.
Okay, I guess I'll click on your YouTube link. Hopefully it won't play sound. But yeah, no, that is what I said. I guess I didn't, I guess I didn't get the exact character. I don't remember that one specifically. But that is, I think, Stephanie James Sterling or something. I'm pretty sure it's Stephanie now. But I don't remember the full name. But yeah, I got it right.
I want to see the souls of resting...
Yeah, I got that one already. I guess you didn't.
The Golden Hall full of never-ending banquets. The lively Valkyries looking over them.
We have some arcade machines on the corner.
No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I am being poetic. I am giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory.
Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though.
Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus coming at each other, but that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own.
Yeah, I don't think that's quite true. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case, yeah.
Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not a zoologist bartender.
Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something.
Puh, takes over a pride. You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing.
Oh boy. But all of that does sound a lot like a Sterling-esque character. You know?
You need to stop making things up, not a zoologist bartender.
I guess they would speak more like no, though, rather than what I've been doing, but now I started this way and I'm gonna stick to it.
But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means?
The atomic number of chlorine? Chlorine?
No, and clo is a name, not a number, you know.
The group where halogens are in the periodic table?
Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table.
Okay then, I give up.
17 is us.
Huh?
Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me.
It's 23.
What is?
Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17.
Well, they're both primal numbers.
Yes, primal numbers, yep.
So it's the same idea.
Primal. Do you want anything else?
I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat.
Well, I actually have that. Okay. Who wants a plum floating perfume in the son of a bitch? Don't I have this? Isn't that exactly what this is? A fedora with perfume and a plum. A plum floating perfume hat. Yeah? No? Here you go. Plum fume. Take this. Here.
Ha! You didn't... Wait, you did.
Enjoy.
I will. I'll drink this, perfume.
You don't really have to.
Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death?
No, never. Never ever has that crossed my brain. Never. How?
What if we're already dead, both of us?
What?
What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we were not in fact in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room?
I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters.
Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts, open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The Habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order.
What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance, but most likely gunshots. Oh, jeez. Jill, come here for a sec. What? Newscaster.
About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group.
Oh no. Yeah, I guess my German might be a little lacking.
We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the Vice President. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corps' CEO on the subject, but until then...
Things are ugly ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. Are you the security system, Dana? And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. Let's hope the cat has enough food. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zankanto on hand, just in case. Is that your sword? The metal bat with nails? Oh. There's no hiding, and there's nothing it can't bash. Say, Gil 4. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Yeah. What, mistakes? Grrr, is it because of the 17? Because, for whatever reason, drink number 17 didn't count as a 17?
Sleep tight, I'll protect you.
No flawless service bonus, no! I'm ruined! My perfect streak destroyed! And we didn't even get $137. What's even the point of anything? Oh yeah, I guess we're not going home tonight, so I guess we're not gonna get the same screen. But I guess that's the end of the day, so... Or is it? Well, let's call it here anyway. Maybe there's something mysterious going on. We'll see. Maybe we'll meet our ghost friend again. I don't know. But I'm just gonna treat this like the end of the day, the start of a new thing or whatever. But yeah, now we finally checked out that prologue and the other thing that is also a prologue, really. I don't know why that's a separate thing. But yeah, thanks for watching and hanging out and serving many, many corgis and also a ghost with me. And I hope you'll join me again, maybe tomorrow on the hardedge _ or is it... Wait, actually, let me check. Actually, I can put it on screen, can't I? Actually, no, let me just check. Hardedge. Yeah, on the YouTube channel at hardedge _org. There's going to be some multi-blood action there. I'll be commentating it. Or maybe on Tuesday, when I'll probably be playing more of this on this channel right here. So, you know, all you gotta do is show up, and together we will make sweet music. You may interpret that however you like. So until then, お疲れ様. Bye bye.